Hello. Well, it's getting another week closer to Christmas, isn't it? And today I'm going to be teaching you how to make these wonderful shortbread biscuits. Now, these are a little bit different because they are shaped in the shape of a star. Let's see if I can get that to stand up there. There you go. So it's in the shape of a star. Now, I've got a little piece in the Bible which is here. It says, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi, which are kings, or there were people who studied stars, from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him." Now, sometimes we put a star on the top of our Christmas tree, don't we? So that is the top point where we're looking at, which is what happened when those magi, they followed the star which was over the stable where Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Also, sometimes today we can think of Jesus as the shining star, as a beacon, as the morning star, which sometimes he's referred to. So let's get on with making it. Okay, so we start off. I've got some butter here. I've got dairy-free butter. So remember to listen very, very carefully. And I hope you've been taking notes, because you could win a bag of these shortbread biscuits, and they are absolutely delicious. But if you're dairy-free, that's okay too. So we use this, which is called Pure, and it's perfect for baking, and it's dairy free. Oh, look, it's got a little angel on there. Sometimes we can have an angel on the top of our tree, can't we? Because the angels appeared before the shepherds, and they also appeared before Mary and Joseph, and that's why we have also an angel on the top of a tree. Anyway, let's get on to this lovely baking. So here I have this dairy-free, but you can use full butter. And I have got in here 125 grams. Now to this, I'm going to add some granulated sugar. And this is 55 grams of granulated sugar. And we put them in together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this up. So, oh, knocking my star over now. You have that, Mr. Gingerbread Man. Now, if you've got any requests for next week, what you would like me to make, please send them in. You can either contact us on the Facebook page, you can contact us via YouTube, or you could try and send us a message, and we'll put all our details at the end of this video. So it's all nice and soft. So give it a really good stir. Excellent. It's looking lovely now. It's nice and creamy. And you should put your oven on as well. So if you can put your oven on to 180 degrees if it's a fan assisted oven. So that means if it's got a fan inside. Or you can put it on 190 if it hasn't got a fan in it. Okay. It's doing really good here. And then I've got 180 grams of plain flour. So just put that in as well. And give that a good stir. Now, this will start making it. Probably needed a bigger bowl for this, didn't I? Hold on, because this bit will get a little bit boring. So let me fast forward this bit for you. So this is all nicely mixed now. I'm get it into a bowl. It's quite sticky. There we go. Lovely. And then I'm going to use a little bit of flour on the surface so it doesn't stick. And then you have a rolling pin. Just roll my sleeves up a little bit. Okay. Then what we want to do is, it's nice to have some quite thick shortbread biscuits. Okay. So I've done it probably about 1/2 inch thick. Maybe a little bit over 1 centimetre thick. Okay, so I hope you can see that okay. There we go. And then I'm going to go and get my cutters. Now, if you haven't got any cutters, you can use a template. So you can cut out a star with a piece of cardboard, and then you can just cut it out with a knife. But if you are lucky enough to have some star stickers like me, then we can start cutting them out and putting them onto the tray. So here we go. 1. Oh, they're nice, aren't they? And just carefully place them on there. 2. As you can see with this one here, I use lots of different size stars, which I got a whole set of those, which was really nice. And then I just piled them on top of each other after they're cooked. Now I've got quite a bit of pastry left there, so I'm just going to roll that up again. Try not to handle this pastry too much because you don't want this to be tough. What is also nice is you could use this as a very sweet pastry. If you rolled it out thinner, and then you could use this for delicious mince pies. And I know this is one of Mr. John's favourites. Oh, I've actually done that way too thin. I was thinking about the mince pie, so just fold it over again. There we go, and that's lovely. I'll cut out another one. Now, you could use other cutters if you want, but because we're doing this for our star project, but any sort of cutters you've got, you could even cut them into slices. So you've seen like you have them shortbread fingers, haven't you? We're getting there. Nearly done. That one on there. Move them across a little bit. Now these have got to go into the fridge, okay? Which makes them a lot tastier as well when you put them in the fridge. So you put them in the fridge for about 20 minutes. And in that time, your oven should be nice and hot. And I'm going to put them in there for 15 minutes. And then what I will do is I will check on them about for 15 minutes, and then I'll check on them. Now, if they're just slightly brown on the top, that's good, and I'll take them out. But if they're not done enough and they still look really pale, I'll probably put them in for another, say, 5 minutes. So then it will be 20 minutes in total. But do keep checking. And if you've got an oven which has got a see-through glass in, then put the light on, and then you can keep an eye on that. So these are going to go into the fridge 20 minutes, and then once they're out of the fridge, they're going to be put into the preheated oven for 15 to 20 minutes if it needs to. So I've got my lovely biscuits. These are some that I did earlier. Got these out of the oven. So these have cooled down now just slightly, but they're still a bit hot. And then I'm going to put them on to a cooling tray just to cool down a little bit. Okay, and put them on there. Now just slightly warm. Now what you can do with this, you could dust them now with some sieved icing sugar, which we can do, and we just put them over the top there, like that, which is very, very simple. Or, there we go, they taste delicious. Or what you could do is wait till they're totally cool, and then you could decorate them with just some icing. And then what we do, if you wanted to make our special tree, once they've all got the icing sugar on, you just crisscross them and pile them up as we go along to make a little Christmas star tree. And then of course with every Christmas tree, you put the little star on the top. I hope you enjoy these, but remember, keep listening because we'll be asking some questions at the end and we'll be giving some of these yummy biscuits away. See you soon. So I've just got some clear bags which will make it a nice little present for somebody. And you could give these as gifts at Christmas time. You could even put like a little hole in here and put a little bit of ribbon on there and maybe put them as Christmas decorations on the tree. Not wise though to do it on a real Christmas tree. Let's put a little small one in there too. There we go. How nice is that? Lovely at night time with a hot cup of hot chocolate. Don't they look nice? So let's wrap these up. And 2 lucky children can have these delivered to your door as a little gift from us. Let's put some small ones in there as well. You could just wrap them in cellophane if you want. There's other little ways that you can do them. You can put them into a nice little gift box. But with just 3 ingredients and ready in less than an hour. What a lovely little gift to treat someone with. Remember always though, you must wash your hands. We know that anyway because of coronavirus, don't we? We have to wash our hands thoroughly. Cute little packets there. There we go.